So I'm gonna be real with you, Gat Taylor. I'm gonna be real with you, Gat Taylor. Man, the people see the joint "I'm So Special." They see that song and they want to know, who is this? Who's Math Hoffa's boy? That's how a lot of people are finding out about you right now. They're seeing you on the intro, and I'm hearing nothing but good things. So, how did you end up on Math Hoffa's intro?
We was in the studio and he like, yo, Gat, you got something for this record? I was like, all right, let's get to it. That's how that So Special happened. You know what I'm saying? We was in the stew. He's like, yo, Gat, get on that record. It was that. You know what I'm saying? That's how we work. Like me and Mav we got a few joints together. We got a few joints together that's fire, that's tough. You know? But any track I get on, I'm annihilating shit. I don't care who on the record with me. I'm gonna go ape shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm showing improve by doing that. They see what's going on.
How did you recognize that you could have a voice in podcasting? You know, a lot of artists have taken years to get involved with using their voice in this way, like Gilly the Kid, Nori, and even Math Hoffa himself.
Um, I'm gonna be honest, I never thought about getting into podcasting. That was never my thing. You know what I'm saying? But with Mav and shout to Esso and Hynaken, you know what I mean, good dudes. When they falling out with Mav was pretty much like, yo, Gat, you know what I'm saying? That's your seat. You know what I mean? Like if you watch the podcast in the beginning, I wasn't saying much. If you watch Gat when I first came on to my expert opinion, because I never cared to sit next to rappers and ask them questions. I feel like I'm interrogating them or something like that. You know what I mean? But I come into the terms where it's like, yo, these is questions I ask these artists if I was on the block with them, or you know what I'm saying? So I just got the hang of it, got the feel of it, and now I'm in there, like swimwear.
How important is it to be adaptable in this industry?
It's very important, but at the same time, everybody ain't gonna like you. That's the thing you got to get that out your head. Like, because a lot of people come into this entertainment world and they feel like everybody gotta like you. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing you gotta get used to. People not liking you. You gotta have tough skin. They're gonna criticize you. They're gonna critique every little thing you do. It doesn't matter if you're doing something right. They're gonna make it like you're doing something wrong. You know how this shit go, Mikey T. You know what I'm saying? So once you got that, once you good there, you'll be all right.
You went from being in your own show to rapping to being on a podcast. You know what I mean? You got three different streams of revenue.
Right. Multitask. That's what it's about. You got to keep your hand in different cookie jars. If one don't work, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the other one works. If that other one, or if all of them work. Like for me, everything worked. Anything I touched became gold. You feel me? From the web series, from podcasting to the music. You know what I mean?
Can you tell me about how you went from being on Respect Life to creating the Brooklyn Way?
Okay. First off, I do this in every interview I do. Rest in peace, Boom P. That's my guy since we was little niggas. You know what I'm saying? So before he created Respect Life, he was telling me he was going to create a web series. And he said, yo, when I get this going, I want you to be a part of it. So he created it. I started seeing, the episodes go out and all that. And he like, Dad, I'm gonna come get you. Let you know when, I'm ready. So boom. I'm like, do your thing. I'm here whenever you're ready. And he called me. Boom P, he hit me up and he said, yo, Gat, I got a character for you and I want you to play Caesar. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. He said, I want Math Hoffa to be your partner. Respect Life. I'm like, all right, cool. That's my nigga. So it's all good. You feel me? So me and Math was running around in the Respect Life, and boom, he's shorting our roles on the show. So like it was a couple characters on the show that didn't want to show up to get killed. You understand what I'm saying? So I said I'm going to get shot because I'm gonna do a spinoff. I already knew in my head I was gonna do a spinoff anyway. So at the end of the day, this is this man's show. This is his baby. He's entitled to do what he want with his show. So if he want to kill you off, nigga, you got to get killed off. This is his show. You can't argue with somebody that, you know what I'm saying? This is his show. So I'm like, yo, I'm going, niggas like, you going over there do that shit? I'm like, yeah, nigga, watch this. I told everybody, Math, Paul Kane, Fabulous Brother, everybody. I said, I'm going to do that. And I did it. And then that's how, when you first see the first episode of the Brooklyn, where you see me in the hospital with the bandage on my head, with the blood coming out the jaw. And it was like, yo, oh shit, Gat creating his own web series because the streets, my hood love me. My hood loves me. The star, they love me. You go through there with me, you safe, you good, 100%. Any project, anywhere, you good. So I'm like, all right, boom. They wanted to see more of me and Math on the Respect Life because we was doing a great job. So they wanted to see more. So I'm like, I bet I'm going to create this. And that's how the spinoff began. And I started pulling people like Redman, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, did a scene with Cool G Rap, Fredro Star, Cassidy, Grab, My Song. So Rockness Monster, Helter Skelter, Mama Kim from Love and Hip Hop. So when you watch my web series, it's really one of those. It's one of those. Paul Kane. We going crazy in there. And mind you, acting wasn't really my thing neither. That was just something I happened to fall into. You know what I'm saying? So me creating the Brooklyn Way, I gave everybody around me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be my brother, you gonna be my cousin, you gonna be Mav cousin, you gonna be this person, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. And it just worked. People is gravitating to the Brooklyn Way web series right now, and I started that in 2016. You feel me? And it's still one of the most popular web series in the world, independently.
So for those who don't know where they can watch it, for those that, don't know what it is and they're wondering why should I watch The Brooklyn Way, explain to them as if you need to explain any further after you just listed all the guest appearances. It sounds major, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Go watch it. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? It's us. We just being us. It's lit. You could catch it on the Brooklyn Way TV. You see this right here on the screen, the Brooklyn Way TV. Go subscribe to the Brooklyn Way TV right now and run it up and go watch some episodes. I'm telling you.
How did you first link up with Math Hoffa? Did you actually know him from the block or was it the TV show?
I always knew Math Hoffa from battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? Always knew him from battle rapping and all of that, right? I had some homies that lived down the block from me and that had the studio set up and all of that. Shout to Todd drawing them. Math was over there down the block at their crib. So I always used to be at the crib, recording and hanging out with the guys and all of that. Math was there, you know what I mean? It used to be me, Math, D Chambers, Hollow the Dawn, Charlie Clips, right in the hood. So I met Math right across the street from my crib in Bed-Stuy. Many years ago. Many years ago, and we clicked. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this nigga retarded like me. I get along with niggas like this. He's off like me, you know what I'm saying? So Math was doing battles and he'll always tell me to pull up. You know what I mean? I was at a lot of his battles since then. I was there for like everything type shit. You know what I mean? But Math became my guy. You feel me? Shout to my brother Brooklyn Hands. I talk to Brooklyn Hands all the time. I spoke to him yesterday on the phone. I spoke to him, he going through cancer, he got a GoFundMe right now. Go hit the GoFundMe link in my bio and in Brooklyn Hands bio right now and go show my brother some support. You feel me? He's in good spirits. He told me he writing. He's, you know what I'm saying, he getting himself together with that pen. He'll be back together in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So send your prayers for my brother Brooklyn Hands. That's my guy in real life. He was at the BET Awards with us. We turned up. We got some Johns together. And yeah, man, go support my man Brooklyn Hands though.
I always heard about Brooklyn Hands, bro. You know what I mean? When my boy Matic would tell me about all the members of NYB.
My whole thing is everybody got their own thing going on. My guy Cortez, D Chambers, you know what I'm saying? We all still cool, all of us. Don't get it twisted. Just because you don't see everybody running the packs, everybody got their own thing going on. Everybody. Chambers got his thing going on. Cortez got his thing. I was never NYB. I was Dawn Click Gang. You know what I mean? That was my little true Dawn Click Gang. But, NYB is NYB. I was always connected with them. You know what I'm saying? So shout to them.
Yeah, all I'm saying is NYB had some heavyweights right around there, and you were hanging around with them.
Yeah, Cortez from my hood. You know what I mean? Cortez from my hood. Me and Hollow used to go out every morning to work out together. Shout to my man Hollow the Dawn and Bones Brigante. We used to go out every morning to go work out and put in that pain together. You feel me? Like outside of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like my relationships with niggas, it don't be about rap music. It be on some like, yo, this is cool dude, this is cool dude. We just vibe and we rock. It don't gotta be rap all the time. You feel me? Like I done been to Big Daddy Kane crib. That's the big bro. You know what I'm saying? Not too many niggas you know hang out with Big Daddy Kane. That's my big brother, a mentor. You feel me? So it's like I got real personal relationships with the goats. Redman, that's my big brother. If I need any type of information about anything, he's gonna make sure I got that. You feel me? Speaking of Red, I got a fire record out with Uncle Redman too. So check that out on all streaming platforms called What You Saying. Out right now. You know, and Muddy Waters 2 out right now too. Go support Redman album, Muddy Waters 2, right now.
So you said you went to a lot of battles with Math. Were you at the battle when he actually punched Serious Jones?
Yeah, I was there, but I don't like the negative energy. You feel me? Like I'm gonna tell you something though. I was on stage with Mav when he did that. You know, I didn't like it. Mav, no, I wasn't jacking that. I don't like that because the nigga rounds was fire. I heard his rounds before the battle. I just felt like it was unnecessary to do that. You feel me? So I got to understand why dude was upset and he probably still upset. I understand. You know, I was there. I was upset. You know what I mean? Like the people's, the fans was upset. And Mav, you know, he apologized. He apologized. He know he was wrong. He know he was in the wrong and shit like that. And I know it bothered him when, you know, Smack banned him and all of that. And, you know, people make mistakes. Real niggas fuck up. You feel me? It's about accepting your wrongs and moving forward. That's it. You know what I mean?
In this industry, everybody wants to see how real you are. They talk about the liking the gangster rappers. But when Math Hoffa did that and actually got into the fight on the stage, he got banned from a lot of venues. You know, why does the industry fall back when you show them how real you are?
That's I don't there's a difference from showing people you real and showing people ignorant. Not saying Math ignorant. You know, I just say my brother because that's my brother and I love him. I just feel like he made mistakes. And you know, we all make mistakes. Nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you bounce back from your mistakes. And he bounced back from his mistakes and created something monstrous that the world loved.
Facts, that's true, man. And how did you build with Math to the point where you were able to join My Expert Opinion?
Mav just know what type of person I am. He know what type of individual I am in real life. You feel me? Know I'm solid. Know I'm 10 toes on mines. You know what I'm saying? And far from a sucker. Just me. You feel me? I like to keep it honest. I like to be real, you know, and if I can't keep it real with you, I can't build with you. Feel me? And Mav, he just respect who I am as a person. And I respect him as a person too, despite all his mishaps through battle rap. And we all seen my bro struggles and you know, we all watched it, all of us in real time. But you know, I believe in second chances. I believe in people could make a mistake and bounce back and become a better person. When you somebody that's out there judging people from their past, like it's just, you know, people change. I see the change in them. To this day, I see changing them. You know, because there was a lot of situations where I seen them going there to you know, where people get them in this element, and I broke up a lot of fights with them. Broke up a lot of fights with them. I feel like, I mean, literally in the middle of the fight, like you're not doing this here. You're not gonna do this here. Now you're not gonna fuck this situation up for you or none of us. So I feel like if you don't have real friends in your corner that's doing that for you, them ain't your friends. You know, you got niggas that pull a camera out and want to see your man crash out, and nah, you're not doing that. So like I'm that guy that don't want to see my real friend. Not only mad, if I got niggas on the outside of that be crashing and get in the middle. Like, what are you doing, nigga? Because they listen to me. Believe it or not, they listen to me. They listen to me. I'm not about to let you fuck up a good thing. That's just where I'm at with it.
So how has it gone from, shooting a show with Math Hoffa, like, you guys were partners in the show, and now you guys are actually partners on a podcast. How's that been?
I mean, I'm used to acting on the cameras with my bro. So like we got chemistry. So that's the thing with me and Math. I knew Math before anybody in the shop. Probably knew Math before me. I don't know. But I'm the nigga that was hanging with Math. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like no shots to nobody that's ever been on my expert opinion outside of Misfit and Knowledge, they've been around Math throughout the battle rap scenes and all of that. They've been around Math. Um Hynaken been around Math. I don't think Esso was ever around Math like that because I never seen him in the loop with us when we was moving around. But yeah, for the most part, I was that guy that was always, outside. I had Math in the hood back then, like regular. Now, so yeah, it's different.
What would you say working on My Expert Opinion has done for you?
Um, got a lot of perks, met a lot of good connections. Um, got an opportunity to be on the BET Awards. Um, got an opportunity to get a lot of sponsorships. Got an opportunity to be myself. So, like I thank Matt for that. You feel me? Like when I created my platform, Brooklyn Way, Matt was over there with me. He created his platform. He gave me a opportunity. So it's like, we looked out for each other. Like and then that's how it's supposed to be.
I've watched some interviews and I've seen you shouting out multiple people, but now the roster, from My Expert Opinion, it's dwindled a little bit. How do you feel about others being removed from the show?
Um, I feel like everybody individually got different personalities. Esso got a personality. Heineken got a personality. Misfit had a personality. Knowledge had a personality. Champ had a personality. Um, Mecca have a personality. Now we got Kim Osario and my man Spinoza over there. So you know what I mean. Shout to them. And it's cool. It's all right. You know what I mean. I'm good either way. I'm good either way. As long as the energy is positive in the room, I'm good. Like Sean Bigger too. Sean Bigger had a personality. Shout to all of them. I don't got no smoke with nobody. It's always love when they run into me.
Do you feel any remorse or compassion for co-hosts who have been removed, or do you think they deserve what they got? Because being on My Expert Opinion it's $1 million opportunity.
I wouldn't say they deserve what they got. I just feel like shit happens, bro. Like it's like when you go to a job, you might not get along with your boss. You might not get along with the supervisor. You feel me? They might be giving you low pay. They might not be giving you no pay. Whatever it is, you feel me? You might not can't get along with the person like on whatever. You feel me? You go your way. You go your way. But it don't have to be malice. It don't have to be. It don't have to be turmoil. Because I'm a different type of everybody I mentioned. They know I'm on a chill wave. Just be mindful of what you say about me in interviews because I'm not gonna get on the internet and bash anybody and make it like it's good for them or ha ha ha. I'm not that kind of nigga. You feel me? I like to see everybody win. So I'm not never gonna get on the internet and try to bash a nigga, not unless a nigga go on the internet talking crazy. If I can't if I can't have a conversation with you privately, you know what I'm saying, off the internet, if I can't have a conversation with you privately and you going on about it, I'm not gonna get on the internet and play with you. I'm gonna see you in real life, and then you gotta stand on everything you say on this internet, because that's how I play. I'm not never Mikey T. You never gonna pull up interviews and get spazzing on nobody, because that's not how I operate. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I don't operate like
Did you see the breakup coming, like a Rockefeller type of situation, or were you just as surprised as everyone else?
that. The breakup with who though?
When you had guys like Esso and Heineken and Sean Bigger leave the show.
Be honest, I wasn't around when Esso and Heineken was there. I wasn't around, so it wasn't like. I mean, I watched the show. I also came through too a few times. Like I pulled up with Mano. The Mano episode, I was with him that day. at his video shoot, and he was like, "Yo, Gap, I'm about to go to Math show." I called Math. I'm like, "Yo, I'm with me, and I'm gonna pull up with him." You know what I'm saying? So that was when Esso and Hynaken was up in there. You feel me? I wasn't a co-host yet. I just pull up, you know what I mean, and show love and all of that, and I'd be out type shit. You feel me? I was getting guests on the show before I became a co-host. It was a few guests I got on the show before I became a co-host. Like Matt called me like, "Yo, Gat, tap in." Well, and I'd call him, "Yo, boom," you know what I mean? Matt wants you to pull up on the show, and that's how that happened. You know what I mean? Matt, no, I'm plugged in with a lot of people.
So why do you think that you've stood the test of time? Like, why do you think all the people value your opinion?
Because I'm me. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. Me and Math don't see eye to eye when it comes to certain things, and that's fine. You know what I mean? You just got to know how to adapt to certain shit. Like I might say something he don't like. He might say something I don't like. But I got family that I go through that type of shit with. So it's like I know how to handle certain situations. You feel me? As long as we got an understanding, that's all that matter. I feel like me and Math have an understanding. That's why we don't really bump heads like that. You know what I mean? Pause. But we don't go through nothing like that. Everything is just a conversation and an understanding, and that's it.
Recently, you took a flick with Esso and the internet went into a frenzy. Why is it such a big deal that you took a flick with somebody?
It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Math had conversations. This is what people don't be understanding. I had a I had multiple conversations with Math about bringing Esso and Heineken back on the show and doing interviews with. That's what people would never understand. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know that. You understand? I ran into Space Ghost. They wouldn't know that because I don't get on the internet talking about everything. I ran into Space Ghost. Yo, when you pulling up and doing the interview, he said, Math, I don't think Math will want to do that. Like I'm the nigga that's trying to put pieces to the puzzle together. You know what I mean? Because it's too much dividing and conquering in the industry anyway. It's too much. We see that too much. So I pretty much be on that. I'm really outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Matt be outside, but he don't be outside like I be outside. I be in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I be outside, and I run into everybody. I ran into Esso. I ran into Esso in Harlem. He from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I had my guys with me. He was by himself. You know what I'm saying? So if I was on any type of violent type of time, that could have got violent. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't on that type of time. Esso ain't do nothing to me. You feel me? So my first thing to him, I'm like, yo, what's your problem with Math? Like, yo, what's going on? And we sat on that corner. We was getting love from people too. Walking by, niggas is pulling up and showing love to us while we on the corner having a conversation, platonic conversation. That could have been negative if I was on some fuck that Math, my bro. We ain't hearing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I could have escalated, but would that have made sense? No, wouldn't have made sense at all. So I asked Esso, I say, yo, bro, like, what's the problem with you and Math? Like, he broke down what his issue was, and I was, and I got mad perspective on the situation. I'm like, yo, this shit really ain't about nothing, man. Like, from me hearing what Math was saying and me hearing what Esso was saying, like, y'all was dope together. I'm never gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm in the building now, so fuck them niggas. Nah, I don't operate like that. That's sucking nigga shit. I always been a stand-up nigga. So yeah, like I'm gonna try to set something up. So yeah, it's nothing wrong with what Mav gonna say, yo, you kicked off the show, you took a picture with Esso and Heineken. Yo, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Like, I'm not the nigga that if I have a falling out with Mav, right? And this is no shot at nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga that'll have a falling out with Math and go sit down with people he don't like or he had a falling out with. Me and Math had these discussions already. He actually told me if you want to do an interview with them, you can. I'm my own man. I don't operate off of what other niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't stepping on toes or cutting throat or playing both sides of the fence. But it is what it is. I'm my own man. Math operate how he operate. If he want to go do an interview over here, he gonna do that interview. He ain't gonna talk to me about him doing the interview. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna do that shit because he felt like doing that shit. If I feel like doing the interview, and if it was with somebody he don't approve of, I'm a fall back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be messy. I don't want to look messy. You feel me? But at the same time, we gonna have that conversation.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Right now would actually be the best time to bring Esso and Heineken up because of all the attention that has got. Every single one of those clips over 100K now.
When people become used to a group or a movie or a show, you know what I'm saying, and their favorite characters is dying off, it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people will look at it like that. You know, like a lot of people love Mystery and Knowledge together. A lot of people love Esso and Hynaken together. A lot of people love us together. So it's like, you know, people got their favorites, you know what I'm saying? The show must go on though, Mikey T. You feel me? The show must go on. Esso and Hynaken, they got their show going on. Backview, they doing their numbers, they doing their thing. They not complaining. You don't see them complaining. They working their ass off. Sean Bigger got his show going on. He ain't complaining. He working his ass off. That's what it's about, moving forward and building and being greater and doing your thing. Like I ran into Sean Bigger too. You feel me? I ran into Sean Bigger too, and it's all love. And I feel like it's not nothing that niggas can't get on the phone because we all did great things together. You feel me? And I feel like all it takes is a phone call and a sit down.